Hello, friends, and welcome. I'd like to invite you to join me for a 10-minute guided meditation designed just to help ground and find a little relaxation. You can do this meditation anywhere. You could be seated on a cushion or a pillow, in a chair, on a couch. You could do it lying down. You could do it while walking. If you're new to meditation, totally okay. This is appropriate for any and all levels. Sometimes when I hear people talking about meditation, they have this expectation that they need to clear their mind to meditate. So that's not the case at all. The nature of the mind is to be busy. So in this practice, we'll play around with relaxing the body and focusing the mind's attention and just noticing the nature of the mind, and how human it is for the mind to wander. Let yourself be comfortable and cozy. I've grabbed a blanket. It's nice to be warm. You don't want to get too cold. But otherwise, you don't need anything else. Just a little time and space to be still and to be quiet. So one of my favorite benefits of meditation is that it allows us to take a little break from the craziness of the world, or in spite of the craziness of the world. Meditation can teach us that we can find peace and quiet and joy and gratitude, even when the world is a little bit crazy. So thank you for being with me, and I invite you to snuggle in and to get comfortable. If you're comfortable with closing the eyes, you can let the eyes close. If you prefer to keep eyes open, you can keep eyes open with eyes and gaze relaxed. And we'll start by taking a slow, deep breath in through the nose and a slow exhale out through the nose. And we'll do that 2 more times. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, draw out the exhalation, letting the exhale be even longer than the inhale. And then 1 more time, deep breath in. And with the exhale, just allow yourself to arrive, to land. And as the breath comes back to its natural rhythm, and give ourselves permission to just be here in this moment with whatever might arise. You might notice sound around you. You might now notice thoughts floating through. You might notice discomfort in the body. And in our practice, I invite you to just notice it with compassion. And if at any time you need to take a break or you need to move the body, that's okay too. Giving yourself permission to just be here with whatever might arise. So allow your attention to drop into the body and to notice what feelings or sensations are present in the body. Notice the parts of the body that are supported, that are connected to the ground, or connected to the chair or the surface that is supporting you right now. And as you notice these parts of the body, allow these parts to feel just a little bit heavier. so that you're allowing yourself to be supported by the ground. Allow the shoulders to soften away from the ears. And unhinge the jaw so that the lower jaw just rests lightly away from the upper jaw. Relax the belly. And as the belly relaxes, notice how it will rise and fall with the inhale and exhale. Allowing yourself to receive the breath with a very relaxed belly. And without forcing or straining, on your next inhale, just allow the spine to grow a little bit taller. You can imagine growing the crown of the head towards the ceiling and anchoring the tailbone and the seat bones down towards the ground. And then take a moment to check in with the sound in the space around you. Take a moment to listen and notice what's present. You can notice how sound comes and goes in and out of your awareness. And then take a moment to check in with your breath without trying to change or control the breath. Just become aware of the inhalation and the exhalation. Notice how the breath feels in the body. Can you feel the belly rise and fall? Perhaps you can even feel a little movement in and around the rib cage, expanding with each breath in, relaxing back with the exhale. Notice even the tip of the nostrils. Can you feel the breath as you draw in and the exhalation of the breath as you release the breath? And if attention wanders or if thoughts arise, you can notice them without judgment, without any scolding. Just notice the nature of the mind. You can even just say to yourself, like, oh, I'm thinking again. And then bring attention back to the breath. To anchor the mind's attention and to help bring attention into this moment, into the present moment. as you breathe in, just try saying gently to yourself in your mind's eye, I am breathing in. And as you exhale, I am breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. And for the next several moments, there's nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just aware of the breath coming and going. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. And if the mind wanders, or thoughts of doing, or thoughts of needing to know something arise, notice them and come back to the breath. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed, eyes relaxed. Taking a couple more breaths with this attention. Breath rising, breath falling. And then on your next breath in, take a deep, expansive breath, filling the lungs completely. On the exhale, empty the lungs completely. And once again, we'll do that 2 more times. Deep breath in. Draw out the exhalation, letting go completely. And 1 more deep breath in. Feeling awake but relaxed. As you slowly bring your attention back into the room. As the tension returns, feel free to stretch, move in any way that feels good. As you're ready to open eyes, just take in the room or the space around you. Notice the colors, the textures. If you're with others, you might notice the faces, the people with you. And just slowly easing back to whatever point in the day you're in. Coming back to your day with just a little bit more ease, a little bit more peace, and a little more gentleness. So thank you all for joining me for this meditation. I look forward to seeing you and joining you for some more in the future. Take good care.